NASM bodybuilding
It's because
organization
every
pushing
NASM
this.
bodybuilder certification I've ever seen is held by a non-competitor, somebody that's never stepped on stage.
Yeah, it's just it's a marketing deal is all it is, and people were like giving me shit about it. I'm like, no, like literally, like they don't teach you, and yes, you'll know the basic training stuff. The bodybuilders already know that. They won't touch PEDs because they're illegal or anything like that. NASM won't fucking do that. So it's like, what are you learning? Don't do diuretics. Okay, that's it.
Probably just
Not so much.
safety. Maybe don't do
Yeah,
jump squats all the time with weights.
yeah. I
That's all I can
understand
imagine.
they want coaches to be safer because you have dumbasses like Justin Mahaly that want to give you a DMP because it cures cancer, or whatever the fuck he said, but not the way to do it. Make a marketing deal with some company that's not going to even address the PEDs.
Wait,
I've
Do
never
it. Do it with
actually
John
seen it,
Jewett and fucking J3U because he'll actually cover
right?
it.
that course is legit. That course is legit. I've done all their courses. I've done all their courses
Jesus
3
Christ.
times. That shit is legit.
I like
There's
J3U
literally
a
like
lot.
fucking 100 hours of stuff in there.
Yep.
How's your fucking ass feel? Like just planted in that fucking.
I wrote
chair?
over 1,000. I wrote over 1,000 pages worth of notes from that course.
That's fucking crazy.
I remember I
think I
started
did.
trying to print it out for myself, and I was like, "This is too much. Like, this is way too much to print and study. Like, this is not going to
No.
happen."
I even texted John and I told him, I'm like, this is actually better than any continuing ed course I took in physical therapy. Arguably, there was a couple that were pretty good, but in terms of actual actionable information, like way better than any physical therapy course I took.
Yeah. It doesn't go like super deep into more of the new stuff that we have going on that can be good levers, but like you're not
Well,
going to find anything.
I think it's only a matter of time before
Yeah,
that
he'll
comes out, though. He's on
he
top
always
of it.
updates it. I took it 3 years ago, and he updated it then because the first version was like 5 years ago, and you
Yeah.
could tell because those fucking early videos had that annoying ass like sound on his laptop, the
Yep.
whirring noise. It fucking drove me insane. I can't stand it.
I did it when it was still like stupid cheap too. Like it was, and nobody knew what it was.
It was like $1,000 when I got it. I don't know what it is now.
Damn.
It goes up, I think, every year, but it's worth it, especially
Yeah.
if somebody's new to coaching. I think it's
Yeah.
like kind of become our industry standard. Honestly,
If-
that's
if
crazy. He
you're-
built something like that.
Yeah.
Colton
I feel like
requires
if
all of
you-
his coaches to do it.
Same.
feel like if you're
You
going
have to complete it
bodybuilding-
before you can coach with me.
Oh, really? Mm-hmm. Nice.
Meanwhile,
It does things that I don't have to. The less things I have to do because we have our own SOPs, our own education program, and it's kind of like the preface to everything that we require in house.
Yeah. Meanwhile, I've done probably 90% of it, but I skipped around so much, and then like on the phone app, it was so janky when it came to like checking off what you do.
It's awful. It's still is.
So like half of my shit's checked off, half of it isn't. I'm like, I don't know what the fuck I've done, what I haven't. Like I just like there's certain
Okay,
things
so
I
I've
do, I
never
skip,
seen it
but-
on a computer. That's how long ago I did it. I was doing everything from like an old laptop, but mostly from my phone. That's how long ago I did it.
Yeah, because like you could click complete lesson. I forgot exactly. I want to say it's better in the mobile browser than it was on the actual app in terms of being able to actually check stuff off accurately. Because I would like finish like a whole section, go back and realize none of them were checked off. I'm like, what the
Fat
fuck? And
finger.
then eventually I just said, fuck it. I'm not going back and doing all this.
As long as you get the knowledge from it.
Yeah. Well, because I listen to stuff on my phone all the time. I've told you guys that. Like I'll do it on YouTube, listening to like finance channels and shit. But I did that. That's what I did for J3U. I just turned off my phone screen and just I meal prepped and shit.
Do you listen to a lot of finance stuff in your free time?
Yeah, it's to the point now where there's pretty much nothing I haven't heard, so I moved over to real estate because I was sick of hearing the same shit over and over.
My head is big again.
You have
I
your
don't know how to-
camera set to here.
I don't know how to.
If you move
Yeah,
your
it
camera
comes-
down
it-
to like eye level, it'd be better.
I
That's why
don't.
try to
Where
have
does
mine set at
everybody
eye
put
level.
their cameras?
So you can get camera arms that attach to your desk. The problem is I have an old wooden desk, like it's old sturdy. I like this desk better than my old glass one, but it doesn't have a good anchor point. Like for my mic, there's a good anchor point there. On the other two sides of the desk, there's no real anchor points, so I can't fucking use an arm. But there's arms you can screw onto your desk that are kind of like the mic.
Is
arm
yours coming
with a
from?
camera?
Like yours is in front of you and to the side, like at an angle.
Yeah, so mine's to the side. So when I do filming, like I'm doing looms for my clients, this is me facing the computer. But if I do YouTube, I just come here and then a little bit over because I mean the box here isn't centered, but I look at the grids, get centered, and then I'm here. Then if I'm doing a screen share, I usually move back a little bit because I have it set to where I can clip it into a reel. I actually came up with that this week. It's actually really fucking cool. I can show you.
I
Like
have
on
mine.
screen.
So my desk face it is a built-in. So I just have it sitting above my screen, but I have like a gigantic screen on mine.
Wow. Yeah, I got my Slack up on there. But screen share. Screen, entire screen, this screen, bam, bam, bam. See my screen? So that's what I made this week. It's key. You see that? This whole thing here. So I'm over here. Like right now I'm using my camera, so I can't, but I'll be next to it talking. And then anything I click on this screen is screen shared. So I can just go
What kind
through
of
stuff.
fancy program is this?
Just OBS. There's a plugin to do the turning to the side like that, how I have it angled. And then I made my own like overlay backdrop, and then I used some gradients and tried to blur it in as much as possible. It actually looks better on the left because it blends in with my chair and my shirt versus the white wall. But I fucked around for like an hour to make sure it blended right on the right side because it's like opposite on your camera. So when I was going to talk, I'll be like, oh, look at my screen. And I had to look towards my fucking porch instead of my computer. So then I had to switch sides.
I made a screensaver once.
It's kind of like that. Honestly, it kind of is. Let me stop sharing. Yeah. So actually, the video I was making today is that. So I'll upload that. I just got to put music on it. I got all the clips.
I want to find a new camera position. And it bothers me because when I talk, I look at you, but then I'm not looking at the camera. But who looks at the camera? It's creepy. I saw someone that looked directly at their camera during a podcast, and it was weird because nobody else did.
Well, I do for YouTube because a lot of times I'm either riffing or if I like
But that's
have a
you
script.
doing a video like for an audience. That's not like a group podcast though.
Yeah, or I have this teleprompter here. I don't like to script out the whole thing because I'm not a big. Colton's a big script, like read everything off the script guy. I just have the main bullet points there, and then I kind of riff off it.
I've never done a script because if I do a script, I sound like I'm doing a script. And usually I'm just
the same
angry.
way.
Anything I film, something has made me angry, and that's why I film on. I've never like, oh, I have a great idea. It's something has always pissed me off, and that's why I make a video.
I'm the same way. I start stumbling over my words if I'm just reading off it or like robotic. The only video I remember doing a full script on was my Tony Huge one on the DNP and Justin Mahaly, the one that pissed Justin Mahaly off. That one I did, but my editor had so much B-roll, like it hardly even showed my face. It was all just like pictures of all the dumb shit they say in the videos. And but then again, 3 of my best videos on Diago all got taken down because he tried to claim it was a privacy policy violation as of last night. So yeah, I'm going through that.
And
whole
that went
process.
through?
Supposedly, I just appealed it and I presented my side of it. I was like, what the fuck? It's all publicly available information. So like I can see the video still, nobody else can. And they took the thumbnails down too, which is fine for the more recent ones. I still have that saved. I don't think I have the old ones saved anywhere anymore. So when I re-upload them, like you better put my fucking thumbnails back too.
I need to make more YouTube videos, but I go hard. So if I do like a solo podcast for my YouTube, they're unscripted and I'm by myself and I don't like silence. It makes me uncomfortable. I will film for 30 minutes straight, no gaps, no edits. And when I go through Riverside, you know how it has like the remove silences? There are none. And then I go back through and I listen and it sounds like it's on 1.5 speed. I sound insane when I do it by myself. I should never film alone.
Yeah, see, I stumble over words or especially this time of year, my sinuses get plugged up. So I will be like, at some points.
Sound like a pug.
Yeah, but I just started using just script. That's what my coach uses. I've been using it for the first time. I actually like it because it just like it takes AI and it's like remove all silences, boom, done. Cut down all the double words, boom. And
do you not use the in-house Riverside stuff?
I would like to, but it's so fucking slow that it's not worth it.
I do everything slow, so it seems pretty cool to me.
No, I'm used to using an editor where I can just drag stuff. Here it's like drag it, wait, drag because it's all in the cloud. I'm like, okay, this sucks.
Riverside has that thing where it says it flags redundant things, and because I just wing it and I'm usually angry, that's really nice because I'll say the same thing 10 times just in different ways. And I'm like, I just killed it. And I really didn't.
Well, like the last video I did on YouTube was 31 minutes. Like how much filming was that? Probably like 60. Like if I get rambling, I can get off topic too far. So I always got to bring it back.
Off topic is at least better than doing the same thing over and over and over and thinking you crushed it.
Yeah, yeah. So I'm shooting for like 15 to 20 minutes now on most, especially because my editor just decided to stop doing flat fees, and now he's like $12 a minute. I'm like, okay, well, we're not paying $400 for every single fucking video.
$12 a minute?
Yep.
Is that a going rate?
That's about normal.
I'm
Greg's
quitting my
editors-
job.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
edit.
Greg Doucette's brother Steve, his agency is about 15 per minute American. Yeah, Colton
I'm in the
is on
wrong line of business.
At the same time, when you're doing one of those videos, it's probably gonna take you 5 or 6 hours to do one video. So it does.
At that pay, I'll work 6 hours on one video.
I don't know. I feel like I would get burned. You make more just by fucking signing people on.
I rot in this chair anyways.
15 times 6. I'm retarded. 15 times like 20. Yeah, I mean that's like $300 a video average for Colton. But at the same time, Colton does what, 3 a week, so that's $900 a week times 4. So he's probably spending close to $4,000 on editing alone.
But he makes money on that platform, right?
Yeah, he's got over 100K sub now.
Everybody
got
asks
100K.
me on TikTok, they're like, oh, well, why don't you like have an editor? Why don't you do X, Y, and Z? And I'm like, because when I live stream, the most I will make is like 6 cents.
Yeah, no, editors, they're so inconsistent. Colton and I were bitching about it today, this morning, actually. We're like,
I know, I feel like
find an
everybody's
editor.
always hiring an editor. And I'm like, what are you doing now?
If we could find an editor as good as Michael, or like there's a couple that are really good, but then either they'll charge out the ass, or they'll be super fucking slow, or the deadlines always gets missed. Like the one that I'm using now through the agency I'm using now, like they're like, oh, it only took like 3 days to get a video done. I filmed 4 by December 19th before I left for Christmas. I thought all 4 would be done before New Year's when I came back. I'd only got 2. I just got the 3rd today. So it's been way more than 3 days for each one.
Do you have like an interview process where they get to know your personality and they kind of like learn like, oh, he wouldn't be okay saying that, or he'll love that, highlight this? Like, I'm assuming they have to get to know you to know what to like nix, because I say some really offensive stuff and I'd be scared to have someone edit.
Solo editors might do that. Agencies won't, because agencies is just like one head editor. He's got everybody below him. It's like, show me what style you want, and they just try to dial the style in over a couple videos, and they know the style. Like Michael, who Colton and I use, I don't have to say anything to Michael, but Michael gets to Colton and I want like brain rot memes and like lots of B-roll, and he knows the tone of the videos already because he watches all of our shit and the bodybuilding stuff. So we never have to give Michael any direction, really. I never give him a script. I'm just like, do what you do. Like, fine.
Do you edit your stuff, Nathan?
Yeah, everything.
How much time do you spend doing that?
I work about 40 hours, 50 hours a week.
Does that include film time, or is that on editing?
No, it includes writing, filming, scripting, editing, everything. Like editing photos, thumbnails, like everything. Long form content, podcast.
Yeah, it's a full-time job.
But podcasts, I don't really edit. We just talk and we just like let it roll. I don't edit podcasts.
Yeah,
I used to, but I used to spend a lot of time doing that, and I didn't see a return on the investment of my time on views and engagement. So now I just leave stuff.
Yeah, so what's cool about Riverside is like if we wait an hour till after it's done, it'll go and chop all the silences for us, and I can upload it that way. But also all those ones in the RFBB clips one, they get done automatically. Like I don't touch them. My VA just uploads them. So that makes like 8 clips from every podcast.
I use Opus.
Yeah, I better go cancel that if I still have it. I don't like Opus. Their fucking quality gets all blurry and shit.
Opus, you upload any YouTube video to it, and it creates like about 30, 40 shorts per video that you upload.
they just constantly would miss like key parts of it, and then it's a pain in
They
the
do.
ass on Opus to get it back because then you got to like highlight all the text and it adds this big block of shit back, and then you got to fucking chop it back again, and then it comes out super low res. It comes out like 720, like.
Oh, really?
Whereas Riverside like upscales to like 2K or 4K.
Oh,
after you
nice.
upload it.
I might like we're looking over budgeting right now because I want to get like an actual like background and make it look good for podcasts and stuff. So we'll make this room into the podcast room, and we'll record a podcast on the computer instead of recording it in the living room. So I just feel that's a little bit better. But then once we are at that point, I'll probably look into StreamYard into Riverside to upgrade it because I feel like it's a good upgrade. But there's probably a learning curve, and right now I just can't dedicate the time for it.
I use it. That should be all you need to know.
Really?
Yeah, like that's for the editing part. Like, I don't edit on it. But
Is it
because
paid?
What?
Is it paid?
Yeah, it's paid. It's like $20-$30 a month, something like that.
That shit piles up, man. It's $30 for Grok, $40 for chat, fucking everything. It just keeps fucking piling and piling up, man.
I think Grok is ass.
No, Grok is so good.
The only thing Grok is good for is if you need it to like find like a PubMed ID, it doesn't screw it up, and then it can help you locate something faster when you're in the platform. That's it. I don't like how. Well, also, I guess I use my AI more for like therapy. I don't like how it doesn't save the threads. Like it doesn't have like the same internal memory capabilities as some of the others. Like I don't like it. I like it for factual information and like fact checking, and that's it. It's not any fun at all.
I like it because the way chat words things, it sounds like chat. So like when you run a script through chat and you make chat create a script for the purpose of sounding more human or something like that within Grok, chat creates that prompt for Grok, and then you can run it through Grok, and then you just need to polish it up at the end. So it just cuts down the time like significantly.
See, I like how every AI is good at like its own thing. Like Claude is the best for copywriting and like research.
Now, yeah, but it sucks for content because it's so fucking PG-13. Like, man, if you try to make a video for it, yeah, man, if you try to make a video, like try to get it to attack people, like try to get it to attack westernized medicine, it won't do it. Grok will.
Oh, I've had no problems with Claude. Like we did the dead baby thing on Claude. ChatGPT won't let me do any of that shit.
Dude, chat lets me do. I have a custom GPT that I built.
Wow.
I do too.
Yeah, because I've uploaded like 40 different documents with literally everything that I have ever learned about all of these topics, and then like everything is written on my voice because it's just my notes. So it's literally my brain. It's kind of like a data. It's kind of like Mendeley, which is a software for organizing your PDFs. It's kind of like that, but for your brain. It's
I use it as a compliance manager, a therapist, and then today I made a picture of black and white muffins with the blueberries blue. And I was pretty proud of that.
And that's the thing GPT sucks at is images, because a lot of times it'll fuck it up, or especially if there's lettering on it, it fucks it up. Now,
I had very good blueberries
Meta does very good with images, and then Google's Nano Banana, Gemini, that makes really good fucking photos.
Gemini has been great for email assistance for our staff because we finally figured out how to go into the back end of Gemini and pre-program and like give call links and scheduling. Gemini has been a game changer for all of us. I don't really know what else it does though.
Nano Banana is one of the plugins for Gemini, and it does. Really
What is
good
a Nano
images.
Banana?
It's Nano Banana, like banana.
Okay.
But it's just for images. But like you tell it to make an image, it can actually make the image and not come out fucking weird with like 6 fingers and like the fucked up wording. Like ChatGPT will just skip letters in a word. You're like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Like,
every time I try to get chat to make an image of me, like even when people are doing their chat transformations, I try to do that, and every time chat was like, I can do this because of the guidelines, but if you word it differently, I can. Then I word it differently, and it says I can't do it because of the guidelines. Like, suck my nuts. Yeah, I just gave up.
when I was trying to do a lot of like static ads, that was a problem. Like it would do, because I was in this group back in like May, Colton and I were, where they would all do like Chat GPT ads. I'm like, how do you guys even get them fucking made? It just tells me no to everything I come up with.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I'm kind of dumb when it comes to AI. So I just, I built my system, my custom, and that's about it.
which is hilarious because I took a page out of Alex Hormozy's book, and I see some other people are starting to rip it off now too. But he started running because like everybody's like using AI so much for ads. He rolled it back to the most basic shit possible. So just white piece of paper, black letters. Like if you are a peptide company and you're looking to scale, DM me. Like that's all it says. Plain
like
black
that.
and white. And I'm like, you know what? That's what people are gonna resonate with now because they're sick of seeing the fake shit. They know that's real. So
Yep.
I use that to test my messaging on certain angles. Like, hey, if
Mhm.
you're a wealth manager, if you're a portfolio manager, if you're a business, like different to see what people would click on.
Yeah.
Which they're all, very much in the same niche, but it's like different ways to address people. And that's what Hormozy was doing. You look at his fucking ad profile, he has like probably 30 of those where he's just using different angles and different words to see what works. Because whatever Meta's AI chooses, then you want to use that for your video ads. So it says, hey, if you're a wealth manager and you want your body to match your bank account and you want to look like Wolverine or Hugh Jackman, then message me. And if that one works, use that in all your fucking videos because that's what they're going to push. But the easiest way to test it is white background, black letters, and just fucking put it on there.
See who clicks.
Yeah, see which one it fucking spends money on.
ChatGPT saved me so much money. Like I uploaded like a 43-page contract the other day. And I was like, tell me every red flag that you see. Tell me this. How do I incorporate this? I went through, redlined the entire thing myself, and then it gave me a prompt to provide to my attorney because my attorney's billed by the freaking minute. And I have to save money where I can. So I had it like pre-do everything, and then I sent it off to the attorneys to save time, and it saved me so much money because it did it section by section, went over the red lines, the additions, what I wanted adjusted, the proposals, everything.
I did the same
Saved me
thing,
a
and then
lot.
I just sent it to a lawyer, and I paid it for him to review my documents as opposed to having a lawyer write all of my documents. That
That's
saved
what
me a fuck.
This was a contract that I received, and I'm not gonna lie, I was expecting it to be like 20 pages. I did not budget for 43 pages. And so so AI screened it, and then I was able to send it to save money that way. But I've done a lot of my own contracts, prepped them, and then sent them for review through AI. And they're pretty thorough too.
Yeah.
It's I wonder like how much AI my attorneys are using. Like, surely they're not manually reviewing these anymore, and they have their own systems.
I completely forgot to post the live on my story. That's probably why nobody's joining.
I did.
I always forget to do the thing. I haven't done it. Let me do it.
I just did it. But I haven't been on my thing.
Because I'm not a slacker.
I have gross things on my phone. I gotta clean my screen. My face is gross. Wait, everybody smile. Okay, got it. Why did I not even get an alert it was live? Share.
Well, I guess my fucking post on Diago is getting a lot of steam since I reposted.
Okay, I don't actually know who that is.
Dude, that guy just pisses me off. Like, I can't follow him. I
think I had to go click to see. Is he the man with like the luscious hair? Is that?
He's the guy whose nips bleed and he makes like drugs on camera and like
Yeah.
I saw.
And then he tries to say it's a fucking privacy policy violation for me posting the video he showed in his fucking drug lab.
Yeah. Bro is homebrewing in his own house on video and.
Yeah,
I think I looked at the wrong boy.
Oh my god.
No, he's got long hair, but he's a fucking retard. Like, honestly, he looks like he's 35, but he's 23, I think.
He's 23?
Yeah. I didn't know that either until somebody told me. So I try not to follow his shit. He took the Togi approach. He pays people to make new accounts every day for him, so he has literally hundreds of accounts that spam his content everywhere.
Wow.
Yeah, and I got his YouTube taken down the first time, so now he's trying to take mine down. Because he's gone after like Marcus and all these other people. Like what he does is he takes somebody's transformation picture, puts a fake cycle over it, saying a bunch of shit they never took. He's like, "Oh, this fucking idiot! Look at him! I can't believe he's a coach." So, all that shit, like slandering their business and their fucking body and shit, and then makes money off it. Like, fuck you, dude.
Dude, if someone does that with my clients, all that I'm going to do is just post the protocol. That's it. I would even get my clients.
Well,
to
no,
be
here's the
like,
thing:
"Hey,
it's because he has 200K followers. Then he just keeps doing it, and then more and more people see it. And I think that like Jez had that problem. Jez Hurdy, because Jez has like 30K followers. And, like all these people were like fucking DMing him and shit, and he had to like make a video setting the record straight because he spammed it all over the fucking internet. And it's like, no, that's not what I do. That's not what I do with my clients. That's not what I do. Like, because he's just slandering your fucking business. Like, it's fucking obscene. And that's what he did with me and Garrett. That's why Garrett and I fucking sent him a cease and desist because he fabricated text messages to himself. You could see the same. He'd sent himself something, and then the blurred out text box was the same fucking size. So
What
he
a
sent it to
scumbag."
himself, and it sent a fucking copy back, and basically saying that we were scamming clients, that we took their money and never onboarded them, all this other shit. And I'm like, are you fucking serious? Like
Yeah, he
we
was
we could
projecting
easily
a lot.
form a lawsuit for that. We just don't want to sit there and drag it out over fucking 12 months and pay 50 grand in fucking lawyer fees just to fucking take them down. You know, it's a pain in the ass. So we sent him a cease and desist to start with. But we'll
It could
see.
be worth the money though.
It could be. I mean,
Yeah.
Goob
Especially
just
if you
spent
get
over.
like 3-4 people who have been slandered by him just get together and form like a class action lawsuit against him.
Well, Goob has that one with the U.S. Powerlifting Association that they've already. I mean, he spent 600K on it, but they've already milked out over 2 million in that fucking lawsuit with him.
Exactly. Yeah.
And he's like, I don't understand what their fucking game is. I don't either, because like they clearly were wrong. Everything Goob said was true about their board of directors having like problems with like sexual abuse and like talking to kids and shit like that, because they replaced all the members on their board. But the U.S. Powerlifting Association went after him for fucking defamation, and it's been going on for 2 years now.
I can't imagine dealing with that with my mental health couldn't handle that.
No, he's the one who actually shot Garrett and I the insurance company uses. So I'm like, yeah, I'm going to use them for business insurance just because if they can cover you for 2 years and, you know, a 600K fucking bill on your side, then they must be pretty good.
Yeah, once there's been an issue, the rates skyrocket.
Oh, I'm sure. What's up, Zionic? I don't know where Garrett is.
Welcome, Zionic 40, 48, 48. Yeah, looking good, bro.
I guess Garrett.
Is Garrett going to show up? Because I had something to tell him.
No. Because my girlfriend is one of his salespeople, so looks like Garrett was messaging this guy. He didn't show up to the phone call.
Why doesn't he start charging for the consultations and then that money gets prorated into their down payment once they accept it? That's going to filter people very
It
fast.
creates more friction too. Because some people aren't going to, because if they're not going to move forward, they don't want to pay money for something they're not going to use per se. There's pluses and minuses. I've had people pay me before when they've had to reschedule. Like they're like, you know, I feel bad for wasting your time. Like, let me just pay you $50 to reschedule. I'm like, okay. But it depends on the demographic.
Yeah, I'm considering charging because on my calls, I don't do a sales call. I do a consultation. So we actually go over a plan, like offer solutions and everything for this person. So they get like a lot of out of the call.
Yeah. And that's the problem though. If you give them too much, they're just gonna say, "Oh, peace," and then they're just gonna go do the
That's what
protocol
I
themselves.
used to do.
You think so? I feel like in general, that's
Mhm.
not the reaction that I get.
I mean, it might only be 20% of your people that do that. But that's 20% of people you spend a fuck ton of time on, make $0 off of. The more you get on the calls, the more bullshit you realize people try to fucking pull.
Yeah.
Then you try to insulate yourself.
I do
No,
consultations, but I don't really do discovery calls. To do a discovery call with me, you have to go through my support team. You have to fill out an application. If the support team approves it, then they'll schedule a call and I have to sign off on it still. Like I don't do a lot of discovery calls. You either want to be coached by me or you don't. And if you
I'm thinking
have to
about doing
jump
that.
through hoops to figure out if you want to be coached by me, then I probably don't want to coach you.
Yeah, and like the easiest way to do this is how I do mine. Essentially, you're going through like what their number one pain, their goal, you know, what they want to get, kind of build the plan out, but basically they're not going to get the full plan until you do their blood work, which is smart. So they got to come in, do the blood work, and then after the first week, they get the full, they'll get the diet and stuff, but you're not doing any protocols for peptides or any other shit until they've been in for a week. You got the blood work, you know they're healthy. You know, they're not like, oh, my blood work is good, and they have a 200 fucking ApoB and they want to do trend right away, you know? It's fucking idiots.
You gotta lower it to 180 first. Come on.
It should be fucking 15.
What is my ApoB? I actually don't know off the top of my head.
I have a 24-year-old kid who's never done gear, and his is like 130. I'm like, yeah, that's a fucking problem, dude.
Let us see.
I'm so overdue for labs. It's not even funny.
Oh, damn.
I just did mine a couple months ago.
But I'm not like doing anything either. So
You said 15?
ApoB, yeah, it should be under 90. This is the range.
Yeah, no, but it's mine is 67. But damn,
I like
Oh,
it under
no,
80.
Yeah, I've had mine super low. I've had mine when I did Trendanadrol, it did go over 100. It was like 110. When I got it back down to like 15 or so. But I was on Retta too last time I did it, so that might not be homeostasis for me.
I had my ApoB rising as my cholesterol, triglycerides, and LDL dropped. It was very confusing. I mean, the LDL dropping and then the ApoB rising kind of makes sense, but it was just like, I still have a note on my blood work spreadsheet that I'm like, why is this elevated? And I kind of want to figure it out.
Yeah, the lower the better on that one. Let's put it that
How
way.
often do y'all pull labs on yourselves?
About every 3-4 months.
I'm supposed to be 4 months, but a lot of times I forget and it goes like 6. I'm
So
better
I-
about getting my clients
So
on it than I am myself.
mine are annoying because I have to go at certain times of the month, and it's so annoying. And then I never want to. And
It's not
a
that bad.
thing.
Come on.
It's a very precise window that I have to go on.
So
and
she
I
runs the company
don't
and
like
gets it done for
waking up.
free.
I'm the worst. I'm on my clients. I'm like, you need your labs. I'm not touching this till you get your blood work. You're overdue. And then I'm over here.
Well,
and I'm
you're
like,
also not doing a
for like
bunch of
8
drugs.
months. Yeah, I'm not doing anything. Nothing's really changed. I do a push-pull leg and eat high protein.
Yeah, I'm doing like probably 500 tests, 400 primo, and Anabar when I feel like it. So it's kind of like, how much is it going to be off? Not that much.
Have you ever tried gear from that source, Seth?
The one that I sent you a while ago?
Yeah.
It's just raws I have, I think.
So I bought it, and I'm gonna test it. I'm gonna send it to Janoschik and to see how it works. I'm kind of sketched out, but let's see.
What,
And
was it the raws or?
No. Just the actual vials already.
Oh, I didn't even know they had them.
They do. They have dude. That's yeah.
I knew they had the orals, but they stopped shipping internationally.
10 vials of
Stuff for a
testosterone for
while.
like $400 or $500.
Huh?
Yep. So I want to test it to just see, like, is it fucking something in there?
No, usually from those places, it'll be like 10 vials for $40.
Wait, 10 for 40? Nah, fuck no. That's crazy.
Oh yeah, the Chinese sources, yeah. So one of the Chinese ones? Yeah, the Chinese ones like fucking. I used to get 10 EQ for $70 from QSC. And then half would be crashed. So I throw half away and use fucking 5 vials that were good, but
Oh yeah, it's 160 for 10 of testy.
yeah, that's fine.
Wow.
And that's what you're sending off to Janoschik?
Yeah. No, I'm sending Trend.
I've had 2 girls in the last month message me that sent off their primo, and it came back as EQ.
Yeah.
Which technically makes more sense because normally it's going to be like test probe or something.
Right.
Because I always tell people like blood work doesn't lie. Get your labs done. You're going to see your estradiol come down. So technically, like that makes more sense for it.
Well, it used to be the
EQ.
EQ and Primo weren't that much different in price, so it didn't matter. But now people are charging $200 a vial for Primo, so.
Okay, DJ, I have a question for you. Okay, DHT question. Okay, so
How I don't like pulling it, and everybody gets mad about it.
okay, so I pulled it, right, and when I was doing just TRT, my DHT was a 73. Very, very like I'm sorry, it was 146 when I was doing
On
TRT.
TRT?
On TRT, 146. Well,
Damn.
it wasn't TRT. It was it was definitely not TRT. It was like 400 milligrams of test a week.
I love that you call that TRT.
TRT plus.
No, it wasn't because
Some people call that.
I pulled it after the TRT because when I was doing TRT, I lost a bunch of mass, so I was just like, I'm just gonna bump this up. I don't give a fuck. So I pulled it. It was 146, right? So then I hopped on on a gram of tests, what do you think would happen to the DHT if it was 146 on 400 on a gram, maybe 300, 400, something like that?
I don't ever
70.
pull DHT, so I'm assuming it went up a lot. You're saying it went down?
It was a 73. It went down.
What were you taking with it?
EQ and DHB and Anavar. Now, DHB is already reduced, so it wouldn't reduce anymore. And in EQ, like to get into dihydroboldenone.
But your test went up to how much? You were taking a gram a test?
A gram, yeah. Isn't that crazy?
It went down to 70. We see that on like True Blue TRT.
Yeah, I talked to so many people about this, and everyone is like, I have no fucking clue, but probably is something with the EQ. Because that was the only variable that changed, because DHB is already reduced through the DHT, right? So it's
I guess. I mean, I normally don't even look at DHT in labs, honestly, and even on my website, I discourage people from pulling it. Like it states on there, so I don't look at a lot of THC values.
My THC values are very high. You don't know what
I don't look at DHT just because when people pull it, it's usually because they are concerned about the localized effects, honestly.
Oh, okay. I just wanted to know what it was.
Why they're pulling it. They're not normally assessing like what's my baseline response to androgens. I want to see my 5AR activity. That's not why they're checking it. These are not people with prostate cancer. They're instructed to be on certain inhibitors by their oncologist. They're just like, I'm losing my hair. They're insistent that their systemic DHT needs to be pulled to make an evaluation.
Yeah. I don't normally measure DHT just because it's so expensive and it doesn't give me a lot of information that's useful and actionable.
And you're bald.
Yeah, and I'm bald, right? But even with my clients, I don't have them order DHT like ever.
I don't either.
think
they always do. They want to see it, and then I ignore it.
I don't think I've ever ordered anyone to get DHT.
We have a cute little panel, and it's like acne management panel, and it's like DHT and like estradiol and some stuff. And I even see CRP, and on there it says like not recommended, and this is why. But I make the description, so I'm allowed to say that.
Now, Nate, did you watch Shrek Is Love?
No, dog, I did not. That shit looks diabolical.
You're fucking pussy.
I hope my children never come across that.
Shrek is love. Shrek is life.
Shrek. That's funny.
It's not ogre.
It's all ogre now. So like once again, I tried to find it on YouTube, could not find it. I had to go back to Google, and then the first link that pops up, you can grab it. But I don't know if DreamWorks or if YouTube has an internal team, but somebody takes it down aggressively. Because I mean that shit's been out for like 15 years now, but you can't find it anywhere.
Well, you sent the link was via YouTube, right?
Yeah,
but if you search in the YouTube chat bar, it won't show up at all. But if you type it into Google, then you can start finding the videos. It's like they're like hidden from search. Like they don't want you to find it. It's a classic though.
I don't play on YouTube anymore. I only watch murder interrogations.
Okay, Amanda.
That's
all she watches is fucking true crime stuff. Pax 0. Just run fucking 10 IUs and stop bitching about it. Unless you're actually like close to being diabetic, it wouldn't be an issue.
I think there's a lot of concern there, and I guess I don't understand where that initially comes from unless you are already borderline and you eat like shit. And obviously body composition has a lot to do with it. But I have found berberine can even rival metformin for most individuals. Like I'm a big fan of berberine as long as it doesn't give you the worst farts in the world. And that's what I always tell people. Like if it causes GI issues, it will not get better. You can either take it or you cannot. And that's that. But I love berberine.
Or just use retard minus the R&D. Because we can't say that word anymore because Big Pharma is after us.
Retard or
retard, but take off the R and the D.
So he told me a while ago we couldn't say the R word, and I just assumed it applied to both. So
no, it's just the peptide that apparently every time you fucking mention it is getting flagged anymore. Paul changed all of his video titles that had it on there on YouTube.
I deleted all mine. I deleted everything once I got those those bans. I took everything down. Everyone's like, "Do you have any videos on it?" I'm like, "I did. Took them down."
Well, my amazing day, well, yesterday, I kind of spilled into this morning when I woke up and my fucking account was suspended on Instagram. It was like, sick. And then I confirmed my phone number and they let me back in. I'm like, literally, every time I've got a 30-day ban or my account suspended, or like something major, it has happened in my sleep. So I'm like, there's fucking nothing I could have done to get this restriction because I was asleep. They fucking hit me while I'm sleeping every time.
So I uploaded a new video on my TikTok, and keep in mind I've got 72,000 on there right now. My new video has been up for 48 hours. I have 140 views with 72,000 subscribers.
Yeah, they did something on Instagram
142.
too.
And it was like a nerdy science video. I think it's because I said the word drug because I was talking about like AUC and like T-Max. It was like a nerdy video.
You want to see something? All right. Since my Reddit post got taken down, take a guess at how much my reach has been neutered.
Significantly. Those are the posts that do so well, and anything that gets flagged, it's because it doesn't show your
Well,
stuff in the Reels pages anymore.
not like I don't have a reach restriction according to the account status, but my reach is down.
You got something taken down and it didn't do that?
No, they restricted my ads, and I can't go live again for another.
2
I can't go
years.
live for the next fucking decade at this point. But yeah, my accounts reached is down 62.5%. Still post 4 times a day. So you're telling me they didn't fucking somewhat shadow ban my shit? Same content. Like today, I reposted the Diago video, and it's up to 1,700 views, and that's the most views I've had on a video in forever.
I just love it when people are like, shadow banning's not real, you just suck. And I'm like, no, it's a thing.
Yeah,
It doesn't
did you-
go
And I
anywhere.
suck a little bit. Like it's probably a combination, but
But it's
shadow
like
banning's real.
when all these posts are getting 100 views and I have 12K followers, it's like none of my followers even see it. So how do you know? Like if it only shows it to 100 people, you don't know how well it's going to perform. It's just the first couple bots and fucking retard SoundCloud rappers that see it don't like it, but it's not like your whole audience.
So I got my first like green thing back where it says like I'm not restricted, and I'm so excited about that. But I've got the messaging issues, features, can't ever live stream, basically ever, can't be monetized ever, but I'm not worried about those.
Yeah, and it's funny. My other account, I mean, I'm running ads to it, but like, I wasn't paying as much attention. But one of my employees was like, "Yo, your followers have doubled this week." I'm like, "Oh, good." Like, yeah, people actually see that account, but it only had like 400 followers on it, but still.
So
How many followers do y'all have on Instagram? Mine sucks.
like 500.
Between all of them, 13, 14K ish.
Damn.
Garrett just everything he does just blows up. Like that's always my my barometer. I'm like, you know how much like the algorithm just doesn't matter because he'll post just straight brain rot where he says nothing and it'll get like 500,000
It's
views.
he built his brand around. He built a personal brand, and that's what people are interested in. So,
Well, I've built a personal brand too. I have been doing it longer than he has.
well, I mean
So
his
DJ.
personality, like his personality,
Yeah.
like people gravitate towards that abrasiveness very, very much.
Yeah, but it's like, why would the algorithm? Because they always say like, oh, like your hook matters, your like all these parts of it are what matter, and then Garrett will just like watch a video for 30 seconds, be like, huh, that's gay, and then it'll blow up and go fucking viral. You're like, it didn't have a hook, it
70
didn't have,
reshares
and
and
none of
shit.
the structural things that they say has to be in the video for it to be successful. None of it, and it goes nuclear. Oh,
I'm just kind of boring, but
you're preaching to the
I'll
choir,
stop
Pax.
doing it.
You're fucking
Yeah.
preaching to the choir.
It
They do
does
have some
really
guys
matter.
from India, if you're verified, that will get like texting back and forth or WebEx with you, but they can't answer anything. It's like, oh well, go check
Oh,
with
I
your
need to
internal
do
team.
the stupid check mark.
Let me check with your internal team. Okay. Then it's like, well, we don't see anything, so you just have to wait till the restrictions lifted. I'm like the first time my ad account got restricted in November when I was trying to run a Cyber Monday ad. I wasn't restricted on my end, on their end, in Ads Manager, but for some reason I couldn't run ads. They didn't know why, and they're like, well, we can't fix it, so you just have to wait till your ad restriction's up. I'm like, so I didn't do anything to get banned, like, and you're just gonna let it sit there? Like, yeah. So glad I was on the phone for 3 hours with you. Like,
One of my videos, or no, it was a picture. I had a syringe in my mouth and it got flagged, and I was like, "Oh, like this is a prop, like it was like funny or whatever." And
which
it
is
so it
hilarious because I
overturned it,
literally
and it
see
was
these
fine.
fucking girls with peptides like pulling them out with syringes and shit all the time.
This was literally a prop. It was empty. It was in my mouth, and it got flagged. I'm like, okay, it got overturned, and I was like, okay, this is good. I fixed it. The next day, they redid it, and I was like, well, I'll just reappeal it again, and it got denied, and that's what got me removed from being a public facing account.
What was it, 3 months? You got to be close to the end of it now, right?
That's what I was showing you. It was yesterday. Yesterday it turned green again. So they did a 90-day, and normally it's like a 2-week thing. Mine was a 90-day
No,
restriction.
it escalates. All of mine have been 90 days forever now.
Stupid.
Now DMs are entirely AI. There's absolutely nothing they can do at all. So that's why I told Garrett to watch it when he was arguing with James Capola and Paul Carter, that fucking idiot. Because like obviously him and Paul were calling each other like pussies and all kinds of F words back and forth, and I'm like, go back and delete them. Go back, because I called somebody pussy and I got banned for 30 days by Instagram DMs. Like, can't message anybody.
Yo, with this question, Pax Berry, this is probably a dumb question, but how much of a risk would you be at for getting perceived type 2 diabetes, not a thing, from using 5 units of GH versus 10, taking berberine and staying lean all year long? I really don't think. Oh, you did?
You're up to the side, not paying attention. Yeah.
Oh, damn. Sorry. I was probably getting adjusted in my seat.
He's ridiculously lean though. He does stay lean year round. That's something that you always have to take with a grain of salt, because everybody's like, I'm lean, and I'm like, no, you aren't. You're like the furthest thing from lean. He's actually like shredded. I just love when people say they're lean, because they never are.
That's the thing. Like, you always have to fucking assume they're not, and then when they are, you're like, oh, okay. But it's like you feel like a dick, but you're like, 99% of people say they're fucking 10% body fat, and they're like 30.
Bro, I had a motherfucker who's legit almost 30% body fat tell me that, oh, like, what do you think about this type of like testing for body fat? And I said, they're all useless, and it's a waste of money and a waste of time. Don't do it. And then he, of course, did it. And he came back and he's like, so it says that my body fat is 13%. I was like, my brother in Christ, you do not have veins anywhere in your body. You are not leaner than me. I'm like 16% body fat. How the fuck do you think you're 13%? That doesn't make any fucking sense, bro.
Did you send that to the guy in our comments that was like adamant that DEXA scan's the most accurate thing in the world because he fucking owns the company and runs it? Like,
that's funny.
It's only technician error. There's no way it can ever be wrong. I'm like, dude, no. Like, I'm not even having this fucking argument.
I made a post summarizing all of the problems with DEXA scans from the studies that we have.
It was in the SLU post. He's in the comments. Go check it. Like, he's in there arguing.
Oh, really?
Fucking everybody. He's like, fine, then have me on debate me. I'm like, I don't fucking platform retards. Sorry, dude. And then
yeah, I'm like, having to debate me. Dude, you know more about DEXA scans than I do. I just need to know that it doesn't fucking work.
I just want to know why people care.
Right, exactly.
What like, good does that do? And even like,
well, he cares because he sells them.
Context.
Yeah,
he literally sells them, so he's going to defend them to the end, no matter what, because that's his fucking livelihood.
Exactly, the photos say it all. Like, it's all about how you look in the mirror. Like, if it says you're 13% body fat, but you still don't want to take your shirt off, the fuck do you think? Like, how do you think you're lean, bro?
I have never gone to the beach and been like, wow, I wonder what body fat percentage their DEXA said they were.
Yeah.
Like, that's never crossed my mind.
Normally,
and I've never met someone and be like, what's your percentage at?
Yeah, I asked that to people at the club. I'm like, hey, before I kiss you, hey, just what's your body fat, just so I know if I'm attracted or not.
I'm gonna need to see the actual paperwork on that.
Yeah. Do you have your papers, ma'am?
I could see Mike Esertel making that kind of like a sketch in one of his videos.
My clients get mad when they send me the DEXAs and they're like, well, what are your thoughts? And I'm like, oh, I don't know.
I don't even look at them.
You look good right now, or do you still need to keep cutting? Like, it's one of those.
I don't give a shit.
That, and the other thing that kills me is like when they send me this picture of the scale. I'm like, you logged your fucking weight in 7 days in a row, and I can see all of them. Why do I need the picture of the scale too? Like, I'm not looking at that.
Or when they send you the picture of the measurement from like impedance. biological impedance
Yeah,
scales.
which is even
like
worse.
it says that I'm 33%
I love
body
those.
fat. 33%. Man.
It's there's some angle with the Instagram flagging where it's people reporting it because certain like topics get hit, and it seems like once they get on a topic, they'll start scouring your page for it and start hammering down on it. Because like with Reddit,
Yeah,
I was
it'll
fine
just go through all the
forever,
videos. Every day
and
it'll
then
be
it
a
was
new
just
video,
like,
and they're years old. You're like, wow, I posted that a year and a half ago. I'm glad it just got flagged.
but what's nice is Insta, at least like if you have multiple ones for the same, they won't just stack them all like TikTok did. TikTok, they flagged 5 of my videos in one day, and I got 5 restrictions for each, like one for each. I'm like,
Did you ever get the big, like the major red ban
oh, I
thing
got banned
on
on
there?
TikTok. I got banned.
Oh.
I made a new one, and I literally, it's funny because I just use it as an editor. So I'll post like the unedited version of it on there. I only have 3 followers. So like you'll see like just random like chopped up clips of shit that doesn't make any sense, but I'm just saving it to my camera roll and using it for something else.
There's got to be something wrong with me because when I
Frankenstein
do that, I
clips.
still can't get my mouth to match my voice. Even on TikTok, I just can't seem to do that on any platform.
Are you, well, that means it's lagging. Is your phone
That's my
fucking
phone,
full?
though. That's not my
What phone do you
I
have?
do have an older phone. I don't know enough. It's old enough to where my kids make fun of it. It's an iPhone.
How old is it?
I don't know.
You
It
probably
works.
don't.
I'm not going to get a new
You
one.
probably don't have that much memory. It's like 30
No,
bucks a month.
it always tells me to like buy storage, and I'm like, I'm not paying you
That's
money
why.
to
Yes, you
store
don't have
things,
any
you
fucking
stupid
RAM, so you're
phone.
trying to use something that's RAM intensive, filming a video,
I just
and you don't have
I
enough fucking
delete
memory.
pictures every now and then. I'm not paying for storage. It should just be that way.
Yeah, your physical and virtual storage is pretty much fucking shot. That's why it lags.
Good news is it's across all platforms, so at least I'm very consistent.
So it's like it. Well, you probably don't understand this. Todd would understand it. If you're playing video games on your computer and you go to stream, yeah, it's gonna fucking lag. You're doing something really graphic intensive, using up a ton of memory, and now you're trying to do something else that uses a ton of memory, and there's not enough memory to go there, so everything slows down because there's not enough to pull from.
Did you just break in? Hi. They can't see you.
Nate and the GH horns are coming in fucking something serious right now.
Really?
Yeah, well, how your light is, it looks like you got just like a band right here. Literally, it looks like devil horns.
And the lighting, just the color as
It
well.
accentuates it.
Got a Hail Satan look going on.
So the only thing that sucks about having my camera over here is when I do podcasts, I'm windowed, so you just see like my kitchen light. But I got something for my backdrop. I'm moving the Trivium flag up here because I found this. I just have to drill holes in it because I got to make sure it's centered for YouTube, not actually centered on my wall. But
Oh, you told us about that.
which
That's
fucking
dope.
sucks. Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah, it's gonna look weird. Like people will probably come over and be like, "Why the fuck is this on like the fucking right side of your wall?" But I'm like, it's because when I'm on YouTube, I want it to be in the middle of the background.
I want to move. I have a Donnie Darko Frank mask from Jack of the Dust on that one, and I want to move it and my creepy doll, so I have those in the background. They're like my favorite things ever, but it won't. It'll look so stupid when you walk in, but it'll look cool when I film. And I don't know if I want to compromise my daily aesthetic just to have a doll on display when I take videos.
Jack of the Dust. That's just
It's
like the
all he does are it's just skull art, but he did a Frank mask from Donnie Darko.
Oh, okay, I see.
He might have it up.
Well, I just saw his Instagram because I was trying to figure out what the hell you're talking about. Because when I go,
Dude, I love it because you can watch, like, he does like that pineapple skull. And it took me like a decade to buy something. You can see the where
Oh,
he
the
hand
rabbit
paints.
thing. Yeah, I've seen
Yeah,
that before. I've never
it's
seen the
so
movie.
creepy.
I mean, it's a little before
You've
my
never
time.
seen
So
Donnie Darko?
it was
I watch
2001. I
it.
was like fucking 8 when it
I
came out.
was young too, but you got. I watch it every 6 months. It's good for the soul.
Jake Gyllenhaal was. He must have been young as fucking that.
Oh, you should. Everybody's so. They're all babies in it. It's weird. It starts out slow. You got it. You got to, and then you're gonna once you watch it, you're like, what did I watch? And then you're gonna have to watch it 3 more times.
What is that? It's a psychological thriller. Then again, I did watch Silence of the Lambs, so I mean, I guess I could. Don't have a real excuse because that movie came out before that.
I don't actually watch movies. I just watched Donnie Darko, Boondock Saints, Fight Club, and Garden State, which I consider a love story, on repeat. And that's all I will watch, and that's all I've watched for like a decade.
Stuck in the Stone Age.
I am under a rock in every way.
Yeah, I don't watch it. That's why, like, whenever I go to Amanda's house, she's like, "Oh, have you seen this show?" I'm like, "Amanda, how many times have I told you I haven't watched fucking any shows besides Attack on Titan, The Last of Us, and Fallout in probably 7, 8 years?" Whenever I watch Vice Principals. Well, Attack on Titan's an anime. And I only got into that because my brother was watching it when I was at home for Christmas like 3 or 4 years ago. And I got to see like one of the big fight scenes where everything was happening. Like, oh fuck, now I gotta watch this now. Like, cause like I started getting
my whole family watches anime. I'm the only one that doesn't.
That's the only one I like.
And I'm
like,
Asian.
So many of them have so much like filler. I think we've talked about this. How like they just have episodes where nothing happens, or they have the one character that's like super like whiny and it's like a gag that constantly like I don't like that shit. But Attack on Titan's like. It's tough to say without like ruining it, but like everything you think is going to happen each season, like it's flipped on its head every fucking season. And then by the end of it, you're like, it's nothing like what it started as.
Oh, that would stress me out. I like low stress things. Like the only TV show I'll watch is.
Well, it's not.
It's
not like it's stressful, but it's just like every time you think you know something, then you realize like, nah, that was actually like the tiniest bit. Like this whole storyline was like a little pea on the map.
Spirals.
And then like it's like no, there's something bigger, and there's always something bigger going on that you're not aware of, that's causing what's going on in those smaller stories. But that,
can't get on board with the anime. I need to.
That's the only one I like. I tried watching some other ones that it doesn't resonate. Besides like Yu-Gi-Oh and Pokemon that I grew up on, but that's different. But yeah, Fallout's good. Like, and I did not expect it. I refused to watch the show honestly at first because I thought they were gonna ruin it. Because anytime Amazon touches something, it's usually dog shit. Like Lord of the Rings series fucking sucked.
The Boys is awesome.
The Boys is good, but The Boys is starting to fucking delve into that shit too in this last season. Where it's just all,
really?
like, all the fucking politics and shit. I'm like, come on, like let's not.
It's a political show, bro. It's a show about politics.
Somewhat no, but it's like
I'm laughing as if I know.
Like they're just going along with the storylines of what's happening, like with Trump and fucking. I'm like, it's a superhero show. Like let's fucking keep it. It's a superhero show. Or like you start to see like they purposely made the guy who's supposed to be Batman. Like that whole situation was fucking weird too.
That was funny.
Where he had the sex dungeon and all that shit.
Yep, that was fucking funny.
They overdid
They're gonna
it
like
a little
fuck
bit.
that guy's ass. That shit was
yeah. It's still a little overdone. Yeah.
It's like a reoccurring theme in everything you send us and talk about.
That shit was funny. Didn't they see these gills or some shit like when they were like about to fuck him or something? I don't remember.
I mean, I really like the first 2 seasons. Season 3 was like kind of hit and miss for me. I'm just like, I hope that it doesn't just turn into fucking slop in season 4, where it's just all like political grandstanding. Like, and I'm like, all right, come on. Because it's one thing if it matches well and meshes and it's not a problem. Like, and I'm fine with it. But it's stuff like when they put the trans guy in the Brotherhood of Steel in the show. It's like the Brotherhood of Steel is like the most racist fucking faction. They just shoot ghouls on sight. There's no way they would let somebody trans in their fucking ranks ever. Like they're super like women have to do like this. Like some of the orders will let them do a little bit more, but most of them like women don't go out in battle. Men do this. That just wouldn't be allowed. It's not in their fucking code. So now if it was like the railroad, it would make sense, but it's not. So it doesn't match thematically. And then
I don't understand any of it. I don't know.
Yeah, it's like it's kind of like the Clayton Bigsby, the black white supremacist, but in real life, like you're like it doesn't fucking work that way. That doesn't fucking line up. If they were taking it seriously, you don't even know what I'm talking about, do you? That's a Chappelle skit where he plays a black guy that's part of the KKK.
Chappelle, oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
So he's a black guy and he's blind and he thinks he's white.
Oh, that's
And he
fucking
hates black
funny.
people.
That skit is funny. Yeah, he's a black racist guy. He's
Yeah,
blind. Shit's
yeah.
fucking funny.
I haven't seen the how many years ago
Yeah.
was that?
Yeah, so that's what I was getting. Like the Brotherhood of Steel is that thing, like just adding a trans person in it is like it's the same fucking thing. It's like there's no way that would be allowed. Like it doesn't fucking work. like the KKK wouldn't let somebody black in their fucking ranks. It just
Now, so you don't like revisionist history in fiction, but do you like movies like the Glorious Bastards?
But yeah, I mean, no,
that's
that's fine.
revisionistic still.
But no, I mean, like Fallout has a very specific lore. All the games follow a very specific like
I see.
lore, and then you just fucking change it for the show just for lip service. It's like,
So
okay,
I assume you didn't like The Last of Us either.
no, The Last of Us followed the show to a T.
Do you think the show followed the game?
The first season, I didn't watch the second season.
Oh shit, dog!
The only
That's
thing
a very rare
No.
take.
yeah, no, they didn't. I mean, we knew Bill was gay the whole time. Ellie was gay. Like, they were all great characters and great. They were all written well. Like, I never had a problem with it.
For me, it was more of the pacing of the story because the important shit just got all crammed up at the end of season 1.
The only thing I didn't like is they didn't have very many infected scenes to make it feel dangerous.
Yeah,
But
on
they
the
hit all the
second season, they had a
major-
little bit more.
Yeah, they hit all the major like story parts, like the emotional beats, well in the first season, but it did feel a little rushed, especially at the end, and
Yeah.
the whole sprint towards the hospital was a little condensed.
When do you guys have time to watch anything?
In about 12 minutes, I
You
am
are
going to leave and go
both
watch
busy
something.
people. I do not understand how you even have time for this.
No, there's only like 3 shows I've watched, and like The Last of Us only has 8 episodes in the first season. I don't know. Second season's probably 2. Well, it's probably gonna be broken into 2 seasons, I imagine, right? Because the second game was twice as long as the first.
Yeah, the second season there's part 1, and then it ends with the man, we're probably gonna get more history on the other characters like Abby and Abby's dad and stuff on the part 2.
Yeah. See, the only thing
I'm
I didn't
looking
like.
forward to.
the
I wish
second
Abby was
game-
fucking jacked, dog. God damn.
Yeah,
I wanted
the
to see a
second
Jack
game
Woman.
had some shit. I did. Actually, the only thing I really didn't like about the second game was like the whole. No, I'm not going to sound like a transphobe here, but the Lev, and then you got to go to the island and kill his mom because she's a transphobe. I'm like, you literally have Abby and Ellie pointing guns at each other's fucking heads, and they stop the whole game like, "Oh, go on this little side quest to the fucking island." Like, what the?
I
fuck?
don't remember that.
That could have been cut. It's like fucking 5 hours too. I'm like, they could have cut this, made it DLC, because it doesn't do anything for the fucking story. And they put like they got to the crescendo, they got to the climax, and they just take you down some fucking side path for like 5 hours. And I'm like, dude, what the fuck? Like, I literally put it down at one point. I literally put it down at one point because I'm like, dude, can I just go back to the fucking story? Like,
That's crazy.
that's the only reason why I haven't replayed it too. Is because that part, I'm just like, dude, I don't want to fucking play through it.
I replayed that game so many times, man. And as soon as I started playing the second game, I saw Ellie's tattoo, and I was like, I'm getting it. So I got the tattoo. I've got the same fucking thing.
Yeah, it's like another thing too. I think with the show, like I liked Left Behind and everything. They probably didn't need to dedicate one of those 8 episodes to it. They should have done it as like a extra, kind of like the DLC was. It was like a DLC. It wasn't part of the main story with her and Riley. The whole Left Behind episode, because it didn't really move the story forward per se. It was more Ellie's background. So they could have used that for like the hotel or something, where they just didn't put the whole bloater in the basement section and all that. That was like one of the most intense parts of the game. Because I don't know about you, but
Getting this tattooed on you.
Yep.
I never got the fucking. I don't think I ever killed the bloater. I think I always just ran to the door and started the cutscene because it wasn't worth using all your fucking ammo on it.
Oh, I just always run unlimited ammo. I'm a bitch when it comes to video games.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's a survival horror game. You get like fucking 5 shots and you got to take down this big ass thing chasing you down, like with
Nah,
bombs.
man,
and
I
stuff,
wanted
like
I wanted to
homemade
feel
bombs.
easy. I wanted to feel so easy. I feel like I'm a god because I never play video games. So whenever I start, I'm like, I don't even know how to walk. So I want it to feel so easy that I can still feel good, but get
that takes away all the tension, especially
So
like
the
Okay,
only
like
thing
that.
that I care about is the story. I actually don't care about the game itself. I just care about the story. So like I could, which is why I like
just
only
go on
like.
fucking YouTube and watch the cutscenes.
Well, I like to participate in the story. But I don't necessarily want to like die when Ellie dies. Like I don't want to participate in everything.
Yeah, I didn't ever play it on Grounded, but my brothers and my brother did. Grounded is like where they remove all the heads up and
Yeah.
like the clickers, they can hear you. Do you have to they remove the hearing mode so you can't hear them. But literally, if you just like move too suddenly and they can hear you, they'll fucking come right at you.
I'm good, man. I have so much stress in my life. I don't need stress from video games, dude.
Yeah, yeah, and you're literally like scraping by with 3 bullets trying to sneak around everything in Grounded mode.
Yeah, no, fuck that. That sounds very intense, and that sounds like it will probably raise my HRP significantly.
You probably do all right in Fallout. Fallout, it's funny. A lot of RPGs are harder at the beginning when you're not built up, but then you get overpowered as fuck, and then at the end of the game, it's super easy.
Yeah, I just cut that whole thing. I just
play
started
Mario
overpowered.
Kart.
You do what?
I play Mario Kart. This
I
is
heard what
all
you
like.
said. That's about Nate.
That dude, Mario Kart is extremely hard. Jesus Christ, I always lose.
It's not. It's literally built for you to lag behind and go ahead at the end.
Dude, I lose every time.
lose.
Those catch-up mechanics suck in that game. That's what always pissed me off. A lot of racing games have that rubber band AI in it, and it's like, and if you're fucking lapping people, they shouldn't be able to catch up because of some fucking catch-up logic. That's fucking stupid.
Yeah.
I suck bad enough to where it gives me the little bullet, and then it like lets me get to the front because I'm so far back. That's how I play video games.
If you're playing a racing game and you are fucking perfect, like it shouldn't just let people catch up for the sake. Like you fucking have outplayed them. Like you got dusted. End of story. But a lot of games have that where it lets people catch up or some fucking shit, like throw the shell at them and now I can catch up. Like you're rewarded in Mario Kart for lagging behind, getting a power up, and just throwing it at the end and then passing him at the very
This is
end.
Seth really ranting on his philosophies about life. This isn't about Mario Kart anymore.
This is about Mario Kart.
Nobody should be able to catch up with a turtle shell.
No, it's so stupid. Like you're literally dusting him the whole game, and it's like, oh, I got this little comeback mechanic that's gonna wipe you out, even though you're fucking kicking my ass. Like fucking participation trophy.
That's funny.
Yeah, I haven't gamed in a long time. I know Garrett and I were talking about Fallout last time he was on, but I still got to finish the newest Ratchet and Clank. I'm at like the second to last level. When I play that, I'm very hard, so it's like 3 hits and you're dead. And then Borderlands, I was playing a lot of, but I haven't touched that since I've been behind.
Dude, I cannot get into video games. Every time I start playing, I'm like, what's the fucking point of this? Like, I could be making something that will make me money.
That's kind of where I've gotten to. But at the same time, like certain games that come out, I'll play a lot. Like Borderlands, Fallout, those are, I mean, there's a reason why I have Borderlands posters and Fallout stuff. Yeah, I mean,
I played Borderlands with my wife. We finished that game together. It was fun.
One or?
I don't remember. It's the one that you could play split screen. Probably the second one.
All of them.
Oh, really? Yeah, I don't. I have no idea. That's how much I know about it. I just remember that it looked like a video game, and I mean, it looked like a cartoon.
They all do.
Yeah. That's it.
Was Handsome Jack in it?
I don't remember.
You would remember Handsome Jack and Butt Stallion as Pony.
Dog, I just like I have an Ellie tattoo and I didn't remember a major part of the game that was like something that you were talking to me about. And I'm like, I don't remember shit ever. Yeah, which is why I use flashcards for everything in my life to remember shit.
Yeah, they're holding guns at each other. It stops. It goes a flashback, and then like it takes you through like Tommy's shooting at Ellie, and then you get in the boat and go to the fucking island and spend like fucking 4 hours on the fucking island, dicking around, sneaking around.
Yeah. Ani Rosa's 69. Nice. How long? Where's this hernia at?
They don't remove them.
Okay, so
no, it's a piece
of medical advice, but
yeah, it's popping through. What they'll do is they'll put a mesh in to contain it. They don't cut it out as part of your intestines. push it
I'm
through.
all about getting them repaired because eventually it will be a problem. And if you know you have it and you're in good shape and you can prep and get shit for recovery, then just get it taken care of before it is a real problem.
But you could delay depending like how bad it is and like what's your like where you add in like the gym and stuff in terms of like where you can modulate your training and stuff to not have to
Yeah.
hurt yourself so much. Like
I
if
will
it's a
say,
slight
like,
issue.
I have one that can get pretty bad sometimes, but it's pretty transient. Like, I haven't even seen it pop out lately at all. But I haven't been doing a bunch of bent over heavy stuff either. Like when I was doing the double leg press or like heavy bent over
Ooh,
rows,
belly
it was
button,
getting
I wouldn't.
worse.
I wouldn't delay the
Yeah,
belly button one. Belly button you want to get taken care of right away.
Well, if you're already seeing it pop out a couple times too.
Yeah, no, get that shit taken care of, bro.
it's up to you. No, it's one of those where if it's starting to get like purple or blue or it gets stuck and you have to like push it back in, then you worry about it. If it's small, then it's really not that big of a deal. Um, I mean, if because a lot of times they'll just do that shit where they pop in and pop out a little bit, but if it starts getting stuck or it's starting to get bigger, then it's you got to get it done. I mean, you look at John Jewett; he's got the fucking big ass old knob there over his belly, and he's able to fucking do the Olympia every year.
But is it an actual hernia?
Oh yeah,
Oh,
you seen that
look
shit?
at that. No, I don't think I've ever noticed it.
Oh,
Me
he's got a
neither.
huge one. Oh
Interesting.
yeah. I want to say he talked about, I think it was Steve's podcast, somebody's podcast, he talked about like getting it repaired at some point.
I don't remember seeing it.
And, well, now my window's freezing up. There we go. See, I'm using up too much memory now, streaming and editing and shit at the same time. Dude.
DJ, what's something that pisses you off that other coaches do that you don't do?
Everything. I don't know. I feel like realistically, good coaches all do the same shit. None of us are special. It really just comes down to personality. Like, I know everybody likes to have like their gimmick or something like they talk about, but good coaches do the same shit that makes them good coaches. You just pick who you like and who you can afford. I don't like people that overly hype discount codes, but that's just because I think it's cringy and it devalues your brand. But
Yeah.
that's not like an actual thing that they like do with clients or anything. I I have a great amount of respect for coaches that don't do blood work on their clients and have them take care of that through either people that are within that industry and equipped to do so or go to their doctors because I don't think that exists anymore. I don't like that people are pretending to be experts because like it's okay to not know shit. There's like a bunch of stuff I don't know. And people are
Oh, yeah.
terrified to say on the internet, I don't
Yeah.
know.
I don't know. I tell them just take it and go to your doctor, or if you want me to read it, I can read it, but I'm not really certified.
Well,
to
I have
do
a
it.
I have a doctor now at Optilab that we run stuff through. So like if I have something that I don't know a question, I just ask the doctor and the team, and then it gets.
Yeah, I mean, I have a team I work with too, but most of my guys don't want to talk to the doctor. That's the thing. They're like, I don't fucking care about what they say. It's like, okay.
That's
Yeah,
really the only
nobody-
thing that gets me is just people that won't say they don't know because there's no way you know everything. You just don't.
Right,
And it's
right,
weird to
yeah.
try and make yourself look like an encyclopedia. It's
That
weird.
what I don't like about people who act like they know everything is that like I don't know. To me, it feels like it's some type of it's just a big insecurity. Like you're just not comfortable with the fact that you're not going to be the smartest person in for once, and I think that's indicative of other character flaws. Because if you're hiding for something that small, like just referring something to a specialist, I mean, like what else are you like not
You're
really
going to
sure
be
about?
putting someone in a dangerous situation. If
Exactly.
you're that
Like you're
type of
not
person.
responsible. Like, yeah, you're not responsible. Like you're dealing with someone's fucking health, bro. You know? Like it's their
And
own
it's weird.
body.
Like, are you that desperate for clients where you can't say I don't know to any question ever?
Yeah.
Yeah, Ani, like, dude, my hernia, it's been so bad I've had to lay down and push it in before. My gut was suspended from eating Chinese, so
What the fuck? Gross.
Ew.
I don't feel comfortable, but yeah, no, it can get that bad sometimes. But it's not like there's been like 2 instances of that happening. But like right
Were
now,
they
you can't even
both
see
Chinese
it.
food related?
No, one time actually, I was eating. Well, I was on Reddit, and then I was eating like those Quest like cookies, like it's stuff with sugar alcohols. That'll make my gut distend sometimes, and
Those
then
are
just power
gross.
through.
They're not even tasty.
I like them.
Ugh.
That and the Halo tops with the mix-ins.
Yeah, you and your low calorie ice cream. You know what I like is the Magnus bars, which are chocolate filled with raspberry goo, filled with raspberry chocolate, and it's not, or raspberry ice cream, and it's not low calorie.
See, I can skip shit forever, but like ice cream is the one thing that I'll fucking, if it's in front of me, I'll eat it.
Is
It's
that
not
why
as
you do
bad
low
as
top?
yes, it's not as bad as I remember, but yeah, you still see there's no hernia there. See it?
I wouldn't have ever noticed that. I'd just be like, he has an outie belly button.
No, it's a bit of a hernia.
But to be fair, when you're really lean, belly button, I love looking at lean people's belly buttons. I love, they're all so weird and so different.
You got a fetish there?
And I always warn people, they're like, what can I expect and prep? What can I expect when I get real shredded? And they expect me to say something cool. And I'm like, you're going to have a weird looking belly button.
That's funny. Oh, God,
I remember
somebody-
the first time I got real shredded. This is when I had like a lot more muscle tissue. And I just expected to feel so great and look so great. And really all I got out of it were like, I got vascular where my boobs should have been. And that was it. And I thought it was cool back then. And now looking back, like that's all I got out of it is like, I look like a jacked 10-year-old Asian boy.
He has not even answered. Has he even read it? No, you piece of shit. I'm talking about one of my clients. One of the ones I was ranting about last night. I had a really shitty day yesterday, if you couldn't tell, based on that video, if you saw it.
I saw it. That shit was ranty.
Yeah, I was fucking over. I was at the gym and I've finally done everything. I get to the gym and then my 3 videos got taken down. And I had 2 clients being a pain in the fucking ass while I was at the gym. And I was like, dude, you know what? Fuck you guys. Like, and these 2 guys have been a pain in the ass the last few weeks. And I'm just like, I'm over these. They've been the worst culprits, but there's been other ones too. And I'm like, why is everybody so fucking whiny so far in 2026? Because they're not new clients either. And then people in my DMs also being fucking bitchy and whiny on top of it. Plus my credit card getting swiped, and then some fucking douchebag was trying to buy 10K in Pokemon cards with it. Business card. I had to deal with that. Yeah, that was real fun too. But
Someone filed a
essentially-
complaint to our support about me and my calendar bookings because I'm booked out further, not realizing that support email also went to me. So they complained to my support about me, but it was to me.
You're like, oh, thanks. Well, this is support.
not in
This
mood
is
last
actually DJ. Well, say, I mean, we got the one guy who's eating blueberry cake donuts every morning. Logged a full.
I want that diet.
Fully fucking loaded Subway sub, foot long, sauce, everything. Has 247 calories. Not 247 calories, probably 1,247 calories.
But the pedo said you could lose weight on Subway, man. Remember?
Yeah. He's on my assistant coach though, so I just have to see it all bounce back and forth because then like it's funny. I'm about to fire him, by the way. So I'm just going to talk about it. I don't fucking care anymore.
You better fire him before this comes out.
I don't fucking. He
Oh
doesn't
wait,
watch
it's
this
live.
shit.
Does he watch it?
No,
Does it
I don't
automatically
fucking care.
publish, or does it
Yeah,
wait a little bit?
I don't give. I really don't care at this point, like because it's been going on so long. I'm just like because he hasn't been on me. It's been out of sight, out of mind a little bit. He's on his last straw. If he gets it together like this week, like okay, but yeah, he said something about like he wanted to be pushed more. So I told Chris, I was like, okay, my assistant coach, I'm like, go ahead, push him then. And then he told me he was going to push his gear up to 600. This is like a fat, like 60-year-old guy. He's lost like a good, like probably 40, 50 pounds, but he's still like 240 fat. So you want to push it up to like 600 tests plus more shit. So he's up like almost a gram. And Chris was like, no, you don't need that. You need to get leaner. We're going to keep you down at 300 still. And he got fucking pissy about it. So then like he puts on his check-in last week, like, oh, I'm going to get through this plateau on my own so I can figure out how to do this without you and Seth, the coach or whatever you guys do. And I'm like, all right, bury his ass. I told him, bury his fucking ass. Because I'm not like sitting here and dealing with this bullshit. Because he's complaining that he's stuck. But you look at his fucking logs and he refuses to stop eating Dairy Queen every day. He got a Dunkin' Donuts blueberry cake donut every single fucking morning that week. Every single morning. And then he wants to complain he's not making progress and needs to up his test. Then he gets pissed and has a fucking crash out of us bringing his test down because he doesn't need to be on 600 test. And he's like, what, I gained more weight? I'm like, because you ate like shit. You increased your fucking water weight because you doubled your test without telling anybody. And then he got pissed last night when he saw his cardio was increased by 10 minutes and he was eating 35 carbs a meal for his low day, 6 meals. I'm like, bro, that's 200 fucking grams of carbs. Shut the fuck up. Be a man, eat your fucking diet, and do the 45 minutes of cardio. You're 60. You have nothing else to do all fucking day. You have nothing else to do all day. Go do your fucking cardio. I'm not dealing with that shit. Yeah,
People just want more compounds. They don't understand that they... And like, I'll have a guy and he's real proud and maybe he'll lose 40 or 50 pounds. And it's great. It's great progress. But like you said, they're still incredibly overweight. And they're like, all right, I'm ready for a bulk. I want compounds. And I'm like, you got at least 50 more to lose before we can sit. And they get so mad. And they're like, well, I've seen your other clients. They're on gear. And I'm like, yeah, because they're like 12% body fat. Like, are you or they, just... They want the gear. They don't want to do the work. They don't want to do the diet. They don't want to be called out on that. And I think people forgot that you can grow muscle tissue without anabolics. Did we forget that you can cut body fat without, I'll just say injections, and we'll say the words. I think people have forgotten that you can do all of those things without compounds.
Well, see, these two particular clients I had, they were like very much, they really wanted to like make the progress. So I was like, okay, on the call and all that, like good. And like this guy specifically like told me he was like super into it. He just wanted to pay for the assistant coach because he didn't want to pay the full price. I was like, fuck it, whatever. Go work with the assistant coach. And then he didn't make much progress till we got the Retta because he couldn't stick to his diet. So we're like, okay, let's implement the Retta. Then he like re-signed because he was going to add some other stuff. And I'm like, okay, you can add small like TRT dose. Like that's fine. Because he was taking the pro hormones and like the SARMI pro hormone, the ones that are like named Winstrol, but it's like an oral and it's not real.
Yeah.
He was taking all that shit, fucking himself up. I was like, well, we need to fix that first. So we spent the first couple months just fixing him, getting him in a good spot where his blood work was good. And then had him lose a little bit of weight, but he couldn't stick to the fucking diet. So then we added the Retta, had him resign, and then he's having a crash out because he's not making progress because the Retta can't make up for 1,000 calories of donuts and fucking Subway every day. And it's like, dude.
They will find lower volume foods high in calories and still botch it somehow.
Yeah, I mean, I have fired people before. I'm not afraid to fire him too, but
I've only fired people that are local to me. I've never fired anyone that wasn't a local client. But I make them too mad. I'm not going to compromise someone's health or what I believe in because you want compounds. Like go hire someone that'll like let you run trend when you're like unhealthy, obese, and 60. Like that's fine. That person is not me.
Well, that's why I told my assistant, I'm like, go ahead and fucking bury him because he said he wanted to be pushed. And if he's going to complain about our coaching style, I'm like, push him to the fucking limit and see if he can actually do it. Because if he can do it, and like it's on us as one thing, but if he's gonna bitch, which he did fucking 2 days into it, it's on you, dude. Like, not playing that game. And then the other guy was bitching because he thought that I was going to send him a protocol to run double the dose of melanotan and GHK, so he needed twice as much of each. And I'm like, no, we're running like the 2 milligrams of GHK. You have 200 milligrams. That should last you a very fucking long time. He's like, well, I'm going to run at least 5. And I'm like, well, I'm not sure where that's coming from. And then he's like, I spent 20 minutes Googling and I don't see that protocol anywhere. So I went to the first 5 fucking links I saw, screenshotted each one of them. That was the same fucking protocol I gave him. I said, I don't see your protocol anywhere, dude. All of mine are right here. You're fucking lying to me. That shit pisses me off. Like, don't accuse me. Like, if you want to ask, like, hey, what's the protocol? Okay, whatever. Or you mix it up. But he was like accusing me of like, oh, you're going to short me on this and not. I'm like, no. And then he's like challenging me on it. I'm like, bro, the first 5 links I looked, I screenshotted all of them and sent them to him. He hasn't responded since. This is last night at the gym. And I'm like, this is like the last straw. Like, I had a fucking shitty day. And that was like, I want to do my one thing at the gym. And then I got people fucking blowing me up.
This is honestly so refreshing to hear because coaches only post like the client like success stories and the positive reviews, and nobody ever talks about this. And I was actually asking my husband the other day, I was like, do you think other coaches like get into it with their clients? Because I know people will drop off, they can't afford it, they hit their goals, it's sustainable, but nobody ever talks about like actual altercations with clients, which I have. And it's almost always about them wanting to push compounds when they're not compliant with their diet, or a grown ass man that doesn't know how to push weight in the gym. And I'm like, I shouldn't lift more than you.
Yeah,
I weigh as much as your leg.
Yeah, to me, I'm very much not confrontational, but I'll be very assertive. But when you start like accusing me, or like you want to start a fucking fight, I'm gonna bring it back.
That's
to you.
my problem.
I'm the
I
same
am
way.
confrontational. I have
don't
little
give a
man
shit.
syndrome.
Yeah. So like if they just question it or whatever, I'll be like, hey man, like I'll send a loom. I'll be like, hey, look, this is why we're doing it. Da, 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 da. I might be very assertive with it. Like I had one guy once who was bitching about his training program. I'm like, literally, I'm just getting you 10 sets per body part because you only want to train 3 days a week. Like I can't fit the entire body into these unless you will actually do an extra day of training. Then we can fucking spread out more volume. Like that makes more sense. And I was very concrete about it. He's like, okay, I understand now. Like, cool. Like that's fine. But when you come at me and you're like, oh, well, you're gonna short me on this, like accusing me of shit, and then he's like, I want to cancel my membership, blah blah blah, all this other shit, and I'm like, all right, first of all, you're not gonna come at me like that. And of course, this is one of those guys that he didn't have a ton of money up front, and then he couldn't get the financing to work, so that I made him a custom payment plan. I only have 2 people I do that with. I don't do any more of those because of this, because then they get their peptides, they get their protocol, they start making progress, and then in about month 4, they don't want to fucking pay anymore, and they start some shit. And I'm like, okay, well, I have contracts now, so it's getting sent to collections, so good fucking luck with that. But back to the point, he was also bitching about the Melanotan because he got 2 vials of it. 2 vials of Melanotan should last you a long fucking time. It lasted me an entire year.
Jesus,
I do a lot of Melanotan, and it lasts me a whole year for 2 vials.
Yep.
He's like, I've never heard of only taking out Daisy Tan. You have to take it at least every day. And I'm like, no, you don't. It's not how it fucking works. He's like, I've never heard of that. And I was like,
I don't have these conversations with people, man. I don't entertain this type of shit. I don't have the patience for it.
I went to more plates, more dates, fucking like he made that protocol that everybody started using where you just take it on tanning days and build up slowly so you don't have to abuse it. Screenshotted the whole thing and sent that to him in the same text thread. Hasn't fucking responded to it.
I've been getting into it with clients about cardio because I give people cardio and also like, HDL improvements as well.
Yep.
And people are like, well, when is this going to be over? When do I have to stop cardio? And I'm like, you're sedentary and you work a desk job. You get cardio. Like I get that. I feel like the bodybuilding industry has kind of over glorified not doing cardio, if I'm being honest, that we have forgotten about like health aspects and like step counts.
Yep.
But now everybody thinks that they just like don't need it. And I'm like, you literally don't move at all during the day. You're not doing cardio as like a stimulus for, a calorie deficit. Like you're doing it because you need to move as a human. Like even the American Heart Association says 150 minutes a week just to be a healthy, normal ass person. And I have these people that are like wanting to blast gear and get jacked, and they're like, physique athletes. And they're like, well, I don't need cardio.
What I always tell people is that, you want to do cardio because low VO2 max is actually going to be damaging your CoQ10 reserves. And if your CoQ10 levels are low, you're just not going to have any protection against free radicals in your brain, in your lungs, in your tissues. And if you don't have protection against
health.
Yeah, you have a redox imbalance. And if you have a redox imbalance, you motherfucker are not going to grow as well as you could. So doing the cardio is going to help you fucking grow.
I just don't get the aversion to moving. Like I'm not saying you have to be on a treadmill. I literally tell my clients, I don't give a shit. Go ride a horse and maintain this heart rate. Go rollerblade with your kids. I don't care what you do. Do a different machine every 5 minutes if you're at the gym. Just
jerk off upside down.
Whatever you got to do.
Make it happen, bro.
And it's funny because those 2 people aside, I have a lot of my other clients. Like I got to talk them off the ledge. Like my guys who used to be fat. Like I know, like Rich watches this a lot. He might be on here. But he like psychs himself out. I'm like, all right, let's pull the cardio down because he wants to bulk to like 30 minutes. He's like, I still got to do 60 on the weekends. I'm like, you don't need that much. Like you're having trouble putting weight on. You're having trouble eating. Like let's dial the cardio back a little bit. Like a lot of those guys want to do more, and it's actually good to see. But at the same time, I'm like, okay. Or they get pressed on time. I'm like, well, cut the cardio back because we're in a bulk and just spend more time with the weights because you can't get your food.
I've never had somebody want cardio to include
a few.
myself. Like I don't want to.
I mean, these are people that are generally heavy before, and then they got lean, and they're afraid to get heavy again, so they don't want to stop doing the cardio.
It's late as fuck. I need to go. Sorry, guys.
Peace.
I need to go soon too. I need to eat lasagna soup tonight. Not having pad thai for the first time on a Wednesday.
Yeah, I need to actually make dinner too.
I'm buying roller skates for my cardio. I'm gonna start roller skating or not roller blading. I am going to buy rollerblades this weekend.
And then we're gonna come back and you have a fucking wrist
For
brace on
sure,
'cause you
gonna have a
fell
cast on. Eye patch cast.
Or you'll be putting that mask on that you were wearing the other day because you fell and hit your nose, and
That's how I save so much time because I do it for 20 minutes, and now I realize I can wear it and work.
Yeah, it was funny though. Like some of my clients saw that rant yesterday, and it's funny. All my really good clients, they messaged me. They're all like they kind of weeded out who it was, just like through my bitching, and they're like, "Yeah, if they're on payment plans and stuff, fuck that. You shouldn't even be dealing with that." I'm like, "You're right. Because all my finance and business guys and shit, they're like, chill. They all do what they're supposed to do. I don't have problems with them at all. Or even if they are fucking up, they'll admit they're fucking up. They have like that self responsibility. They know their accountability to some extent.
I hate it. There's those quotes that go around. It's like, with the people that you discount the services for the most end up being like and I hate that because there's so many people that I do want to make sure I'm very affordable for them, but that's true. It's 100% true. It always is.
Yep. Yeah. I mean, 50% of them, you're legitimately helping somebody. The 50% of the time you're dealing with a cheap fucking asshole that
are going to abuse you in every way possible.
So I just don't even deal with it anymore. I'm kind of like, fuck it. I say, yeah, I have 2 people on payment plans, and that's really it. The rest, like if it is a payment plan, it's like a lump sum, and then we do like the rest on like a firm or whatever for 0%. But that's fine too. Like I got some guys where it's more like, I don't want to take money out of the market at the end of the year for a taxable event and put myself in the next bracket. So can we put this down, and then January we put this down? I'm like, yeah, whatever. Like that's fine.
That works.
Yeah, stuff like that.
All right, let's go feed ourselves.
Yeah, we'll wrap up. I'll see you guys later. I'll see you at PAX.